Hey guys, Rich at the Collector Car Gallery warehouse. Excuse our dust, we're remodeling a little bit, but we're looking at this 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Roadster, and gonna kind of do a walk around of this car for a potential online buyer. Then we'll get it on the lift and we'll look at all the areas that everybody wants to see on 63s. This is a 300 horse car, good numbers matching car, and if you're a Corvette person, I know you're going to appreciate my little walk around here because I consider myself a Corvette guy. So Daytona blue, black interior, original color for the car. Let's take a look and see if we can find like some blemishes in the paint here first as we look at the front end of the car. We'll start here at the driver's side front, and I think in the pictures you can see we've got this little scar right here through the paint. That would need probably filled a little bit to raise the level, and then airbrushed or touched up, something like that, polished, wet sanded again. We also have a little dent here on the chrome. These are original bumpers though on the car, which is a huge plus. That's really, really great. Got a little compound right there, it looks like also. The whole car needs probably like a good, you can kind of see this, it needs polish, and it's got like some water, hard water stains on it. So the whole car needs polished. I actually started to polish a little bit of this side over here so we can kind of, see, finished. It actually shows really nicely and it comes out really well. So we'll kind of look at the car and see if we can see any blemishes here. Knockoff wheels, aftermarket, of course, obviously those aren't real Kelsey Hayes. Body fit looks real nice. Fit under the hood looks real nice. Maybe like a little paint shrink right here. Again, these are just hard water. Okay, guys, those will polish right out. 100% guaranteed, or your money back. They'll polish right out. Car's a little dusty right now, but this is maybe like a little, you see this little kind of deviation here. Okay, I'm arm's reach away, and you can't see it. You can't see what I'm talking about, but I know paint work, and just a little shrink in there, but that's a Corvette for you, okay? So most people will probably not even notice that. Fit real nice on this car. Everything looks, the gapping is all very, very nice. Definitely a repaint on the car. It looks like most of the car was taken apart to do it though. Maybe a few tape lines down here around the convertible top. It's pretty, most people don't take the hard tops apart. I'm just telling you right now, they are a bear to get back together completely, so that just doesn't happen very often. Otherwise, I believe everything else was taken off the car at the time it was painted, so that's a good deal. Got a little bit of a window scratch right here. I'm not sure if it'll polish out or not. This is original glass though in the car, original tinted glass in the car also. This is all original glass in this vehicle. So as we move around to the rear quarter, nothing real obvious comes to mind. A lot of little stuff like this. You can kind of see that right there. Just to give kind of a reference. Maybe one or two of those on the car, but very well presented. Rear bumpers about the same as the front. They're in good shape. Like if I don't tell you any better, you're probably looking at this picture and saying, man, that chrome looks great. Well, it does, but kind of see this micro stuff starting. And I'm not saying that would not polish and look a little bit better, because it might, but what it really needs is, take some steel wool to it and see what happens. But again, I'm 6 inches from the car, and right now I'm standing, and most people would say it looks great, okay? Whoops. Original fuel cap, boot around the fuel. Everything looks very nice, presentable in there. Again, original bumpers, they look good. Not really any blemishes that I can see on the back part of the car here. As we look, there's another one of these small little nicks. I know what we're talking about. I'm standing right now, you know, arm's reach from the car. You can kind of see it's kind of non-existent, but if we really get in here, I'll show you, you know, how there's one or so. I do have touch-up paint for this car. Passenger side fit is nice. All the door panels look good. No issues to speak of here. Like I said, the car just needs polish. It's been decontaminated, but what's going on here? But it kind of just needs to get this cobwebby car wash type mark out of the car. So got a little bit of transfer right here. Like, again, it needs polished, but somebody maybe was pulling into, there's a one little nick here. Overall, very nice car, though. I mean, this is not a candidate to be repainted at all. You can see on you know, on the hood, kind of see right here. Okay, if you really get to looking, you can catch a little shrink. You know, these hoods, these cars, they kind of shrink and move around a little bit, and the paint kind of shrinks and swells and stuff like that after time on the cars. So just one or two little things that I want to point out on these. One kind of little star right there. It's not raised, so probably polished or wet sanded. Be able to get it right out of there. Excuse me. We'll go to the inside now, kind of look at what's good, what's bad on the inside. Two-topper car, so I do got a black soft top for the car. Door panels look nice. Weather strip is pretty new, it looks like. All that looks nice and new. Let's see. Door panels look like they're new. That's new carpet right there for sure. Okay. The padding is nice, but the kind of the, I don't know if I want to call it chrome cladding but this is kind of worn off on the car on both sides. I am missing the knob for the opener on the other side. You can see it right there. I have some touch-up paint for the car. And let's see. Little fit and finish things. Okay, there's a trim piece that goes around this bottom of the console. That's missing. Seats in very good shape. I mean, look at the piping and look at the bolsters. These could be new. I mean, newer at least for sure. I mean, these are relatively new. You know, on a Corvette, you'd see this would be kind of roached out looking on a Corvette. Let me get this out of here. Just gotta put the seat back up to get it out, but that would be kind of roached out on a Corvette. So these are new. I think all this is new, actually. That looks pretty new. Seats are brand new. Yeah, look at this. I mean, these seats are new seat covers in the car. So let's see here. Dash, great shape. That's one thing, you know, if you're a Corvette person, you're probably used to seeing a little split right here. Well, this one's really nice. It looks good. Same thing for there. Also, if you're a Corvette person, you'll notice that that's always there. Okay, this little split in this trim ring right here. Pretty hard to see, but it's just one of those things that they're hard to see, not hard to find, not split. So here's also on the inside, we've got some paint flaking off, like on this inside trim. Our top's not bolted down either. It's probably something to notice. But this could use, these pieces come off, okay, and could be repainted or redyed, whatever goes on there, very, very easily. So that's what I would do. I would take those off and just repaint those. Otherwise, the headliner is in excellent shape. Really good. Pretty pleased with the car. Really looks nice. I'm gonna look under the hood here in a second, but we'll just fire it up real quick. Car's running, driving, idling like it should. running and driving and idling decently, okay, but the issue is I think it needs a carb rebuild, okay. It'll kind of spitter and sputter a little bit. I think it needs carburetor rebuilt or something like that. Again, I'm not gonna go in and do that, but I think the price is pretty reflective of maybe a few little DIY things that need to be done. The headlights, they are not coming open right now. I can hear it, I think, trying to kick in, but it's not. I don't know if it needs exercised or something like that, but let's get into like the really good stuff, the nitty gritty now. For all you Corvette guys that are looking at this car, we've got some things here I want to show you, okay? Right here, there's our little dimple. We can see here that it's not like been cobbled up or anything like that. Good, nice bonding strips in the car. Everything is exactly how it should be. We'll try and get a better look at those up on the lift so you can see them, but not a one-piece nose or anything like that. Good numbers matching stamp on the block, okay? And then also a nice looking casting number back here that reflects the engine year. So I don't know why somebody would fake a 300 horse car anyways, but it's just a really right car, okay? So minus a few of the little blemishes and things, minus a few blemishes and stuff like that, it has a lot of the right stuff on it, okay? So you could take this car to one or two little things, a little polish, a little headlight taken care of, and a few $100 on the interior, and you head over to an NCRS meet, and this thing very well could top flight at an NCRS meet. I certainly at top flight for sure at a local. So just keep that in mind, that I think this car is really, really presentable that way. So we're gonna get this thing up in the air so everybody can see the underside here. Really honest car. Obviously the knockoff wheels are not original to the car. 63, you couldn't get knockoff wheels right away from the dealer, so somebody put these on. They look great. Everybody loves knockoff wheels, so okay, so we got the car in the air. Let's take a look at some stuff here. The good, the bad, the ugly. Bumper's got a few little dings and tings in it right here, the front bumper. Let's look. Nose is in good shape. No damage on the nose. Everything looks really nice here, okay? Looks good. See if we can take a look and see these. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around here. And right there, we got really nice looking bonding strip, okay? No evident damage that I can see in there or anything that's been done to the car. Looks nice. Exterior frame looks good. This is kind of a suspect area all the time, but it looks solid. A little bit of scale on it, but it does look solid. The frame looks nice. Let's get underneath this thing and take a look. Let's see, no spare tire. Looks like we got one spot that a patch has been done right here, okay? Looks like about the size of your hand. Not a whole rear quarter or something, but looks like about the size of your hand. Something's been done right here, so hard to say what that was or what happened. This stuff looks like all original fiberglass. Looks nice. Back end looks like original fiberglass. No issues there as far as I can see. Good looking number on the rear end. Numbers matching. Aftermarket shocks, it looks like. Trailing arms look good. I don't see any issues there. Got white fiberglass just like it's supposed to have. Frame looks solid. I don't see repairs or anything like that that have been done. It looks nice, you know. Body's white like it's supposed to be. I don't see any issues in here on the frame. Some of these problem areas look pretty good on this car. No issues as far as I can tell. So, yeah, it looks good. So, I'm pretty happy with this thing, you know, guys. Nice solid car. Needs a little bit, but not much, honestly. It's pretty close to standing pretty tall. So, good numbers matching Corvette, good looking body on the car, good looking frame, good looking engine compartment, all that stuff. So if you're looking for a car that you could probably, I mean, it's a good buy at the price right now that it's listed for, but you could definitely put $1,000, $2,000 in this car and for sure have something that's definitely more valuable, continue to appreciate, and then you drive it to an NCRS show, get yourself a top flight or something like that at a local, and you'd be in good shape. So, all right, guys, call me if you have any questions. This is Rich, Collector Car Gallery. Thanks.